What is going on? I am Cole, and welcome back to my channel. If you couldn't tell by the thumb, I've got another cover challenge with my buddy Bearded Comic Bro. So if you want to see what the category is, make sure you stick through this intro.
Better put the word out. Get ready for the nerd out. Better put specs on. Better break necks, son. I cut handsome checks for my expansion sets. They call me Obi-Wan. Act like you know me, son. Snap.
And as I mentioned, this is another cover challenge with my dude, Bearded Comic Bro. If you haven't checked out some of our other ones, we have a ton of playlists. If you go back to my channel, you can see kind of a bunch of other ones. And what we really love about this is we love seeing other people show off some of their favorite covers for the topics that we pick. So for this month, we are going to do heroes. With it being December and the holidays, I think a lot of people kind of associate that with heroes, you know, whether you're helping out other people in need or doing other things. So we really wanted to showcase these type of covers. So if you want to join us, it's pretty simple. There aren't a ton of rules. Really what we say is try and grab 10 of your favorite covers with heroes on them and show them off on your channel. We ask that you own the cover so that you can show the physical book off. You know, it's always easy to show off some other books that you've seen or covers that you love, but these are going to be covers that you own and are in your collection. So once you get that list together, make sure you tag both Bearded and I in your video or on Instagram, wherever you post it, so that we can either add you to the playlist or promote you in any way that we can help do that. Once again, the one thing we've really loved about this and enjoyed doing this is seeing the other people out here in the community show off covers that they love. And while, you know, sometimes there's a lot of stuff that will deal with like spec or what these covers are worth, we do not really care, you know, in value. It's more so just what do you love. I always like to start my list with the fact that I don't really have any sort of order that I put these in. I more so just kind of usually do them alphabetically. So the first one I'm going to pick is, this is issue number 25 of Batgirl, and this is the Joshua Middleton variant. I just love this look. It's super like realistic and it's pretty simple. You know, I'm not a huge Batgirl fan per se, but this cover is one that just kind of is stuck out to me, and I've really enjoyed it. I don't really collect her books, but as my daughter gets older, I know she has enjoyed Batgirl. So I've been trying to collect some of these books, and this is one of the covers that I really liked. If you know me or my channel, or you've seen me do these, I think every time I specifically say, I could probably do this entire collection with one specific person, and that is my personal favorite hero, and I would assume my counterpart, Bearded Comic Bro, favorite superhero too, and that is Batman. I'm going with this Batman number 655. I just love this, how it's, you know, this is a cover that I think, you know, it does have some spec to it. It isn't a huge spec book, but I just love this cover. It's pretty simple. We've got the bats flying. We've got Batman up here, and yeah, I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but it just definitely screams Batman and what Batman is, and that's kind of what I love about this cover. Another thing I've tried to show off plenty of times throughout these is some of the sketch covers that I have in my collection, and I think there's a group of 4 superheroes, or not superheroes, but heroes that a lot of people like, and those are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. My personal favorite is Donatello. This is a sketch cover done from Cardboard Crazy Chris. I'll have his link up here. Make sure to go check out his channel. He ended up doing this cover for my buddy Ruby G over at White Tiger Cool, Calm, and Collected, and I ended up winning this from his mystery boxes. This is a book that is perfect for my collection because I am a huge Donatello fan. I remember seeing Chris post this on Instagram for sale, and I was kind of bummed out that I did not get it. So when I ended up winning it in that mystery box, I was pretty pumped. So let me know your favorite turtle down below, and if me saying Donatello is one that angers you, I'm sorry. This next character is slightly controversial on whether or not they are a hero, but with the current storyline, I think that they are a hero. So we're going to go with Harley Quinn. This is the annual from 2021, and I just love this cover of her. You know, she's got the baseball bat, chewing the gum, and yeah, this is a sweet cover. I ended up getting a few of these covers from somebody that no longer wanted some of them, and it was, you know, I really like Harley Quinn. I really enjoyed the story, so I wanted to get some of these variants to have along with that. This next book is one that I think there is a chance that Bearded Comic Bro might have a book like this and or similar to this. And this is one that I'm loosely just putting here to like kind of like cover myself in case somebody's like, why don't you have this hero? Why don't you have this hero? And that book is going to be Marvel versus DC, issue number 2. And we can see there are tons of heroes on here. We've got Wolverine, we've got Thor, we've got Hulk, we've got Spider-Man, we got Silver Surfer, we've got the Thing, Namor, Human Torch, we've got Green Lantern, we got Marvin Manhunter, we got Superboy, Superman, Storm, Wonder Woman, Lobo, Flash, Shazam. I don't know if I said Captain America, but that's a ton of characters. And yeah, this is kind of one of those books where I put it there because, hey, there are so many heroes. And this is kind of like a cool, interesting, different take where the heroes got to go against each other. Next up, one of my most favorite cover artists is Peach Momoko, and I loved this cover for Miss Marvel. This is kind of also, I think this was supposed to be the trading card variant. I'm not exactly sure, but I ended up grabbing this book just for the cover alone. I ended up reading it and liking the book too. I've really enjoyed Miss Marvel, and she has been one of those characters that I've really started to like collect a little bit more over the past few years. I loved her character in Champions. Her being kind of the team leader has really, gotten me to start collecting her stuff. And with a daughter myself now, I want to read more of her stories to hopefully be able to share those with my daughter when she becomes older and hopefully a little bit more interested. Speaking of my daughter, her favorite superhero is Spider-Gwen. So I had to show this off. I really enjoyed this Gwenverse story. I know a lot of people didn't, but it had some David Nakayama covers, which is awesome. But we've got Spider-Gwen. We've got the Thor version. I think this was, Miss Marvel, Wolverine, I forget what that one was, Iron Man, and Thor. So yeah, this is a sweet cover. Overall, I enjoyed this story, and I thought it was a cool showcase towards Spider-Gwen and a story that I just got to enjoy. I had said earlier that Batman is the greatest superhero. I know that there is another character that a lot of people like to say is also included in the greatest superhero, and that is Spider-Man. And this is one of my personal favorite Spider-Man covers. I know a lot of people hate this, but this is true 90s. We got the green in the background, this gross spider armor suit, but I don't know why. I love this. I remember my shop had this cover, and I just knew that I had to add it to my collection. So Web of Spider-Man number 100 makes my list. So we are at book number 9, and this is actually going to be the last of my Raw books, and that's going to be Wonder Woman. This is the 100-page super. We've got this, I think this is the Rose Besh cover. The cool thing about this is it has a great cover, but also if you go to the back, there's kind of this like extra little thing here. And this one I think does have one of those clear back and boards here. So this is one of those covers that I ended up getting through a friend because they were no longer interested in them. So I got a pretty good deal, and I just loved this cover, and Wonder Woman is a great hero. And the final book is another character that is kind of in that weird area, which are they a superhero or are they not a superhero? And we've got Moon Knight. This is issue number 5. This is the Art Adams retailer exclusive. I just love this cover. It's just him kind of falling in there. You've got kind of the nice guy behind it. And yeah, just a great one. I know that if you saw my most recent CBCS unboxing, this was part of it. And I loved this retailer exclusive. This was kind of during the part where I was grabbing a few more of these covers just because I kind of love them, and this was one of them that really, really got to me. So once again, everyone that has stopped by, thank you again for checking out this cover challenge. We would love to have you join us. So please, please, please make sure that you do. I will have a link down below to the playlist. So make sure you check that out. And anyone that ends up coming here and getting one of these, if you make one, make sure you tag us. I'll add you to the playlist. Sometimes these do get lost in the shuffle. So if we don't, make sure to hit me up on Instagram or Bearded and let us know that you did make this. Because occasionally, sometimes we do get tagged in a bunch of these with work being busy sometimes. I might miss that tag. So if for whatever reason we aren't in there, don't think that it's because we're trying to avoid you. Just let us know again, and we will make sure to add you to that. And I've really enjoyed always showing off these covers, and I love seeing what you have to offer. So please join us if you want. And for those of you that don't have don't have a YouTube, if you want to just make an Instagram post and post 10 different covers, we'd love to see that too. As always, I have been Cole. Thank you for stopping by, and peace.
Better put the word out. Get ready for the nerd out. Better put specs on. Better break necks, son. I cut handsome checks for my expansion sets. They call me Obi-Wan. Act like you know me, son. Snapping.